I Wasn't Supposed to Make It by Kamal Imani. Chapter 4, Avoiding Career Self-Conflict and Indecision. My best friends Fuquan and Shabazz's father, Mr. Young, once gave us some sound advice, which was excellent for that time and still holds some weight in this technological and economic era. The advice was, get a job working for a company, start at the bottom, and work your way up to the top, with emphasis on management. I wish I would have taken his advice. In my teenage and young adult years, the economy was so good that you could quit a job today and find a new one tomorrow. You could curse out your boss, kick the furniture, and leave and find a new job the next day. So I must have worked for at least 7 retail stores. If I didn't like the way someone spoke to me, I was out. Sometimes I'd go away for a year or so and they'd still take me back. I was spoiled. Now with hindsight being 2020, I realized that if I would have stayed at one of those jobs and worked my way up, I'd probably not just be a senior executive, but probably a franchise owner. I did detect, witness, and experience a certain degree of disrespect and suspicion from the management and culture of some of these companies. They would attract high school and college graduates, and many from the inner city, and give them low pay and little to no benefits, with the exception of the store discount, and expect them to grin, smile, work hard, solicit store credit cards, and provide exceptional customer service while earning a little over minimum wage. But I learned not to be so sensitive and emotional because that's a big mistake in the workplace. They don't care if your aunt just died or if your baby is sick. All they care about is the bottom line, which is the profit margin. They may smile and walk around upbeat, but at the end of the day, what do the financial reports say? So you have to come in with your goal in mind, even if it's McDonald's or Foot Locker. If you have something for them, they will have something for you. You can rise up in any company or in your own business, but your goals have to be clear. Your sense of clarity will resonate at your job interview, and your dynamic attitude will shine for yourself and your family. Now, I knew deep in my heart, mind, and soul that my interest was rapping, promoting shows, broadcasting, history, teaching, and astronomy. Everyone in my family encouraged me to do everything except what I wanted to do. So when I went to Bergen Community College, because I found that without a degree, people who seemed less intelligent than me were in superior positions, and it was beginning to make me feel angry, like I was missing something that was an absolute necessity in this world. At Bergen, I first registered for education courses so I could be a teacher. Then people started telling me that at that time, teachers didn't make any more than retail. So I switched my major to business. I was good in general business courses, mathematics, elementary statistics, marketing, but I could not get those debits and credits right in accounting. The professor was tough and impatient and embarrassingly loud. So I knew that once I scored low on a few quizzes, etc., that I'd better withdraw from the class before I failed. Accounting was a requirement for the business major, so I switched my major to communications. They were making very corny commercials and had no TV or radio station, and then people told me, you have to have connections in broadcasting, you have to know somebody. Well, I had now been there for over 2 years. I had commuted on their always late bus that would take you all around the county just to get to the college. Sometimes in the cold, icy winter, it wouldn't show up. I had been working my retail jobs and balancing school and work. I was tired of it all. I had accumulated 74 credits. I went to the guidance counselor who said, we can put these together and give you an associate's degree in professional studies, which is equivalent to a liberal arts degree. And that's what happened. Luckily, I was able to transfer most of those credits when I went back to school at NYIT, New York Institute of Technology, for my bachelor's in sociology with a minor in psychology. That is what I needed to teach at that time. So, yes, about 20 years later, I ended up going back to school for one of the things that they had taught me out of teaching. I also have a public access TV show, an internet TV show, and have created films, music, videos. So, you want to be clear from the start about what you want. I later went into real estate and sold a few homes, but my newborn son had arrived, and I felt I was taking too much time from my new family. I do have a desire to invest in more properties as I currently own some real estate. I had went to computer school. I let them steer me into Microsoft Office environment when I should have done programming or PC tech, but I truly didn't understand the art of negotiating or when and how to truly speak up for myself. I was blessed that positive thinking gave me a positive self-image, and I learned to turn all of my career twists and turns into what I consider expert or consultant experience. I learned along the way that consultants get paid for helping people and businesses solve their problems, and I have learned almost every aspect of how to run a successful business. So you must use the ability to recreate yourself. You must use the ability to recreate yourself, because even if you don't realize it, you are always selling and or marketing yourself. Lesson. This is called the art of recreating yourself or repackaging yourself. Because if you're aware or not, you're always selling yourself. As Jay-Z says, the streets are watching. Get clear on who you are and what you want to do.